Okay, so in this episode, we actually find out that Ents are actually like drifters, which that was something that needed to be cleared up because it seemed a little bit confusing and I was confused. And I brought that up in my last review of the review before that. I'm not really even sure. But so basically, I feel as if they're from a different world, but not like the normal timeline like our main drifters are from. Like, we have all these people from Japan and then from the 1900s. I think the Ents are really just from a different, like, just different world and completely. Like, they're not from Earth. They're not from our time zone, period. And I'm really interested if we're going to dive into that a little bit more and find out who they exactly are. But at the same time, we actually find some stuff out about the Black King. The Black King was actually rejected by humans because originally he was going to save humans, but they rejected him. So now he's like, I must, defeat humans, kill them all, annihilate them. And now that's why I'm sided with the demi-humans. So that's really interesting, but it's kind of like, it seems it could be really cliche to me. I'm not sure what way it's going towards, why he was rejected, but it's just something we've definitely seen a lot. It's like, well, they didn't want me, so now I'm just going to kill them all. But it's kind of like, well, Captain Island Fortress. What's it? Bobby or whatever his name was. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The Shogun didn't like him or betrayed him. So he's like, oh, that means everyone got to die now. That means every human got to die just because of one person messed up or something like that. So I don't know. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna think about that until that part really comes up. But at the same time, we see the drifters weren't really gaining trust from the white-haired girl, and I just want to say Nobugunga got a great choice in woman because I was just thinking, I was kind of like, I got some looks at that girl with the white hair. I was kind of like, yeah, she is stacked. Like, she got the whole package up here, down there, everywhere. She got the supermodel body. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But other than that, so the funny part was whenever they were deciding a leader, and we find out that charms are what help people communicate. Like the magicians, the October's people, you can only communicate to drifters through the charms, and that's how they use to communicate with the elves. They give some of the drifters the charms, and that was neat. I was glad that got cleared up too. So there's two things, and I thought the language barrier thing may not even get cleared up. So I'm actually really impressed they did clear that up. I'm actually happy. I mean, that it's something so small that can make a big difference, though. Um, but wherever they decide that they're going to be the leaders of these elves and try to fight and get their state back, so they can get a little army going themselves. Nobugunga just proclaims Toyohisa to be the leader. He's like, what? Since when the hell am I the leader? He's like, well, you took my spot whenever I was about to sit down, and so I just decided to stand behind you. And I guess he was sitting in front, and it was a leader. And I was like, what the hell, dude? But other than that, good episode. One thing I didn't like about this episode was the fact that it left us on cliffhanger, and I can't wait till next week's episode because next week's episode is gonna be off the hook, dude. Like Drifters needs that, needs that push, that oomph to push it over and make it. Wow, this is really freaking good. Because right now it's like this is good, this is solid, this is solid. We're just waiting for that war, that all-out war to break out. And I thought it was badass whenever too. He says like, I will kill them all 200 of them tonight. It's like, I look forward to seeing that because last time I saw Toyo, he's a fight, he chops some dude's head off, and it's for like a split scene for like 2 seconds or so. The dude's head was on his sword still. That's whenever he first got into the Elven village. Unless I was just seeing things, but village, village. I can't say it. I can't say it. But as always, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and you have been Hex. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.